What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Get and Go headquarters. So, it's kind of where all the magic happens here. I'm just kidding. It's kind of pretty much where I just do all my video editing and my little office area at home. As you can see behind me, another passion I like besides getting outdoors is playing guitar and kind of making my own music, or trying to make some noise anyways. Eventually I'd like to get to the point where I start making my own music for my own videos. I think that'd be pretty cool, to tell you the truth. So I pretty much just want to basically give you guys kind of like a 6-month channel review, or 6-month channel update. I told myself when I first started this that I wanted to give it 6 months, see where the channel goes. Again, I knew nothing about anything when I got to all this YouTube stuff. So I learned how to do YouTube. I know nothing about video taking. I'm learning that as I go too. The video editing, I'm learning that as I go as well. But so far, after 6 months, it's been awesome. It's been absolutely, I've had so much fun doing this, and the channel itself has done way better than I expected. To this date now, I'm climbing on about 600 subscribers right now. It did slow down in September, kind of the end of August. September was a very slow month for the channel. I don't know if that's just YouTube itself, time of year, I have no idea. Maybe my content was garbage, who knows? Again, that's stuff I'm going to try to figure out and learn. But this past month, it's going back up slowly again, which is awesome, which is cool. So I just want to give you guys an update on where I'm going to go from here, and what our plans are for the next couple months. So these last few weeks, I've been spending a few dollars on some new gear. I'm going to look to get into a couple little different things, just to expand the channel. And again, I love doing this stuff, and the more new things I'm doing, the best times I'm having doing them. So as you can see, my room is kind of half a mess here. I got a whole bunch of stuff laid out. I've got some hunting trips coming up. I'll be actually doing my first deer hunts, like real deer hunts. I think that's going on next weekend. And I think during that video is when I plan on doing a little part where I show when and how I use my diesel heater, how I got that set up in the truck camper, and kind of when I use the diesel heater, when I use the buddy heater kind of thing. So I'm going to kind of combine that video into the next video, just because who knows what that video is going to end up. Last couple times I've been out trying to hunt, weather's been shit, it's just been dumb, and the videos just kind of, to me, has been kind of lame. There really hasn't been much going on. I can tell too by how many views it's getting. So I guess you can only do so many of the same videos in a row. So at least I'll throw that in there and mix it up a little bit. And again, who knows what's going to happen. Again, be just doing a truck camp and deer hunting. So we'll see what kind of video we can get for that. But I'll just do a quick little scan here of what the new gear I'm kind of building up. And I've got more stuff coming in the mail. And once that comes in, I have a whole bunch of ideas on the different kinds of videos I want to do now. Again, we're getting into the cold months now, so I'm not really experienced in that. A little bit later here, a little bit later on, I'll show you as well what I have planned just outside our own yard here. So I'll just give you a quick little tour of this gear here. So as I said, it's quite a bit of mess here. I'm kind of figuring out what I need, what I don't need. Here I'm getting the hunting kind of stuff ready for hunting next weekend. This here I just picked up yesterday. So this is going to be a huge item for the arsenal, I guess. It's a new backpack. I believe it is a Carrymore Saber 45. So I've done some research on this bag, and it's quite the bag. Material is really good. It's probably the perfect size for me. I did buy this off Facebook Market, and it has never been used, so I got a wicked deal on that. So with this is going to come this whole little setup. So we're gonna have our hammock tent, probably a little bushcraft and stuff. So the plan for this stuff, obviously, is I'm gonna go out exploring in the woods, and I'm just gonna probably bring that bag and hike in. Again, it might be a little different than the truck camping, but I think it's something I'm going to enjoy doing. So again, I'll be able to make some footage on that. And I also want to really get into bushcrafting. That seems to be really piquing my interest, the whole bushcrafting skill. So I'm a complete noob at that. I got to start learning some of that stuff now. And again, I want to do some winter camping too. I'd like to take this hammock out and go out in Matt's woods one day and try out and see what I can come up with there. So yeah, as I said, I'm waiting for some gear now. Again, I don't mind spending the money on the gear as long as I can keep this channel going. If the channel keeps going, then I'll just, I can take her away and pick at little things and grab little things as I need them. I have noticed that it's quite expensive to get into certain hobbies, I guess you'd say. So, but I guess I'll just take it as it comes in. I do little side jobs every once in a while, so maybe I'll pack that money away and again, I'll use it probably to grow the channel. Because right now, even for camera gear, I'm pretty much just using my phone and a GoPro. So that seems to be working for me so far. I'm really looking at a camera that I'd like to get into and try using. So I thought to myself too, if I ever did get up to 1,000 subscribers, that's when I was really going to start taking it really serious. But again, I've kind of already taken it pretty serious. But that's when I think I'll start upgrading on the camera gear and whatnot. Again, I still, even if I go out and spend all this money on a new camera and I really don't even know how to use it and take proper video, so I can kind of learn as I'm going. And then if I do get to that stage, then I know. And again, I don't want to go out and spend this money on camera if I find out that the channel just kind of bombs out. But we're not going to let that happen, right, guys? So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you outside. I did make this video, part of the video earlier. I was outside cleaning up, getting some work done, and I was working out in that little section I'm going to take you to now. So we'll take you there and we'll show you what we got planned for out there. So here's a little something I'm working on. It's close to home, as you can see. House is right there. So we got a whole bunch of bush pretty much all around us. There are neighbors way at the back over on that side. But on this side of our property, I have come up with this. You come right into the bush here. I've cleared out quite a bit. Most of it was dead. 99% of it was dead. I did sacrifice a few live limbs, but the tips of them were pretty much bent and snapped anyways from the storm we had. But yeah, check this out. All around me, this bush. I do have a bit of opening over on this side, but it's pretty thick to get through there as well. And then just beyond that opening is another whole bunch of trees and another bush and more bush. So my plan for this spot is I'm gonna camp here. I'm gonna put my hammock up. I think we're gonna do the hammock first. Be able to get some winter camping in here. I get to try out new gear. Like I said earlier, I am waiting for new gear to come in, and then I'll be doing a few other little different adventures. Once they come in, then I'm gonna start booking some weekends where I can get out to do that. But even to try out the new gear, it's a perfect little spot here. Again, I know it's close to home, but we'll just pretend that's not even there. So we can just chill out here. So eventually I'd like to get into some bushcrafting. That seems to be piquing my interest quite a bit, is this whole bushcrafting experience. So I got all the resources I need here. The only thing, I just got to build a fire pit. I think I got to build that back up over in this little spot just because it's a little more open up in the trees up there. Other than that, yeah, I think eventually, they say I'll start with a hammock. I'll do some hammock camping out here. And eventually I would like to even maybe build some kind of shelter out of all this, dead wood and stuff out of here. So again, it's on my own property, so I don't have to worry about anybody kind of coming on and wrecking it. And then it's something Matt and I've been talking about too, eventually wanting to do up at his property out in his woods. So maybe I can get the practice here, see how I make out building something here. But I'm actually pretty excited about this spot. I mean, close to home. I'll sit out here and get into some beers. Everybody in there, keep the noise inside. I mean, I might get the odd visit from the pups when they come out to pee, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this. I am. Actually, if it wasn't Sunday, I'd be setting up the hammock today and sleeping in it tonight. But I got a little more work to do. I'm gonna make the fire pit. They say clear a little more of this dead shit here. Make the fire pit, and I can't come out next weekend either. So next weekend will be my actual first weekend of deer hunting, like true weekend of deer hunting. I'll be just sleeping in the truck. I'll be up with my buddy Matt's. He's getting some action on the cameras, so, and I think we might have another guy joining us too for that weekend, or at least for one of the nights. But yeah, again, probably mentioned that earlier. I'm just kind of getting my head of self in the video here because I'm out here working, but I am gonna be inside in a little bit and shooting
the beginning of this video. So again, guys, I'm not trying to bullshit anybody or anything. I'm not going to say, ooh, I'm like setting up a fake camp and not close to home or whatever. But like I said, you see behind me, I'm pretty close to home. So I don't want people thinking I'm a faker. They say, I'm going to use this. I got to use this to learn on. And again, if something happens, worst case scenario, boom. And again, eventually I want to start doing some more backpacking and hiking and stuff. I got to lose this here. So I'll be hitting that treadmill soon, try to get in shape for next summer. And I think we got a couple ideas for next summer as well, Beth and I, we want to try. And I'll be watching some videos, learning how to make little things, get some ideas on what, you know, I'll be making some little, I don't know, chairs, tables, a couple stools. I said a shelter. I'd like to make a shelter out here. Shelter would be the good thing. And again, it's something I can pick at, you know. I get home from work, nothing's going on. I'll be out here picking at it, getting it all done and built up. And again, it would be, I think it'd be really wicked if I could, you know, hang out a couple nights here in the winter, you know, just maybe I'll even get a little wood stove going. Who knows? Who knows what it'll bring. All right, guys, we'll bring you back here in a bit.
All right, guys, so as I go over my list here, of kind of what we got planned. Again, next weekend I'll be going out. It will be my first deer hunt, as I mentioned earlier. I'll be making a video with that. I am going to be doing some cold weather hammock camping. I haven't really found a spot for that yet. There's actually a really cool spot right by Creekside, right just across the road here. I'm not sure who the owner of the property is, but I do see some people down there, like come salmon season, he allows people to camp down there and fish from there. So it's quite a little clear spot. It's right on Creekside. So I'm going to see if I can get a hold of the owner or whoever owns that property in front of me and see if I can get in, at least maybe do a couple videos there. It's a really nice spot. It's really relaxing. The creek's like nice and loud too, so you'll be hearing it all night. So we got that planned. November 24th, we have an adventure planned. This one I'm going to keep a little secret for now. It is something pretty cool that we've never done before. But to give you a little hint, we are going to try to pursue some of our adventures at something new. So I'll leave you with that for now. But again, that's on the weekend of the 24th. So then after that, yeah, I know Christmas will be coming up and whatnot. After that, again, it all depends on when I can get this gear coming in. And but I plan on continuing to get out even all through winter. At least trying a couple nights here and there. But again, as we showed you outside, I'm going to at least get a practice night or two in right here at home. And at least to test out the gear. So I guess we can call that the Get and Go laboratory camp. That's where we go. That's where we'll do the gear testing. And then again, I'm new. I'm not spending a lot of money on this stuff. I'm just kind of getting the best bang for my buck as I go right now. I know, like even the hammock itself, I could spend over $1,000 on just on the hammock. But I did that one video in the summertime, and that hammock seemed to work pretty good. I do have the underquilt for it. So, and if that again doesn't work, that also converts into just a little ground tent really quick. So, some of the gear I got coming now. The one main thing is a more manageable sleeping bag. I got a -30 sleeping bag coming in. It's a mummy bag, and I'm not sure I'm gonna like that too much, but spent a few bucks on that one. I do have a big canvas I do have a big canvas sleeping bag that I use for the back of the truck. It's also -30 sleeping bag. Beth and I have tried it out in the truck when we first got them, and they seem to work pretty well without any heater. So, but that's a little too big, too bulky, too heavy to be strapping to this new pack and going hiking in the woods and spending the night there. So I've got something, I believe it's downfilled. It is, I made sure it was downfilled, so it is, it's packable and a lot more manageable to take with me. So that's one of the pieces that is coming in now that once that comes in, then I'll definitely be getting out, doing a couple videos with that. So yeah, guys, once again, I thank you all for supporting this channel. Again, it's been 6 months. And it's been awesome. I'm having so much fun doing this. I know I've mentioned this in the videos before, but I'm really having a lot of fun doing this. And again, even just sitting here at the desk and editing videos is, to me, learning all that stuff is pretty cool. And each video I'm doing, I'm getting a little bit better. And after I'm done making a video, I'll watch it like 100 times. And every time I watch it, I always find little different things I could do to make it different or make it better, or things I should have done, or, you know, or maybe not done this section for too long. But at least, like I say, I'm learning as I go to do that. And hopefully, if the channel grows, we'll all grow together. Let's just say that. We'll all grow together. So yeah, guys, we'll bring you back next weekend when we're heading out. Again, so well, next week I'll be out, so it'll probably be a couple days after that next weekend. And again, living out here where I live, my internet is crap. I'm on like some shitty ass satellite internet. It literally takes me almost 48 hours, 2 good solid days to upload even a 25-minute video to YouTube. So that's how crappy the internet here is. So again, it'll be out within the next week or so. So again, I just wanted to put this out, give you guys an update on where we're going, and to thank you all for getting me here today. So we'll see you on the next one, guys.